Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to the Aftermath here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. For those who don't know, the Aftermath is when I don't really want to do a grandstand. I just do a thing. Here's what it is. It's more or less like an after effect kind of thing is what it is. Update the housing situation going on right now. This will come on here for about 5 minutes to talk about this. So, talked to my sister, obviously, during the grandstand there. We were discussing about the verified income thing is what it is there. Got back on the phone with the dude from the place that I was looking at then last week. And I don't know if this guy just didn't understand, like if he just didn't get what I was telling him at the time, like it was a miscommunication between the two of us there, or whatever it was, or if it was like him understanding but not really giving a fuck. Because as me and my sister were both talking, we were like, we're pretty sure that they just screwed us out of like $100 in the background check fees because it was $50 a piece is what it is there for her being a co-signer and stuff. Because literally when I talked to this dude then, what he told me was apparently it does not matter that my sister would be the co-signer and the one literally giving the money for the first, last deposit and then several months worth of rent or whatever the case be until the house would be sold and I'd have money on my own then to verify my own income as what it would be then. It's like, yeah, it doesn't matter because it would be based on my income. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, y'all are still getting paid. Like, what the fuck does it matter who you're getting paid from? Like, I literally have a cosigner for that reason. Like, what the hell's the point of having a cosigner if you're going to verify it based on my zero income is what it is? So I don't know if that dude just didn't understand what I was saying to him last week or what it was. But yeah, they definitely fucked me over is what it was, dude. And I'm really pissed about that whole thing right now, dude, because it's a bunch of shit is what it is, man. So yeah, bunch of crap is what it is across the board right now, dude. That being said, my sister was looking at the same place that this one was up on is what it is there, and found a place that is literally still the town over from me right now. Unfortunately, because the other place I was looking at there over in Alliance there was $750 a month. This place right here is $850 a month, which is a little bit steep, honestly. But it's a decent looking little house, and it is legitimately I can walk to the grocery store. It's that close. So I'm not gonna say how close it is, but it's close enough to where it's literally like, walking distance. I'll say that is what it is. So, which is nice. So yeah, I'm gonna go hopefully check this place out in about an hour and a half or so, give or take. As soon as I get a call from this dude right now, I'm waiting for him to call me up and verify something because I called my uncle. My uncle's gonna be over here in like next hour to pick my ass up, so it'll be then. So, but yeah, looking forward to that one then. And this might have been a blessing in disguise, honestly, because truthfully, that other place over there, that apartment complex, like, well, it had a nice little pond out front of it that I could go fishing all the time is what it is. It would still be like several miles to any grocery store, so it would have either been I would have had to do like Instacart or something like that to get my groceries, or I would have had to have like somebody basically come pick me up, take me grocery shopping every once in a while then. Versus with this one, I can literally walk to the grocery store, and it would even be a situation potentially where if I run out of, like, let's say I run out of like milk or something one day, I can literally lock the fucking door to the house, walk outside, run down the street, and like a couple streets over is what it is then, and go grab a fucking, half gallon of milk, whatever it is, maybe some eggs or something, and then just walk back to the house, what it would be then. So, and that would be perfect, honestly, right now. So technically, that is very convenient. Like, yeah, it's going to cost an extra, like I said, 100 a month in rent, but at the same time, it's like, in the long run, it's actually better, I think. Hopefully this, and it's what it sounds like too, because my sister explained the situation there with this dude, and this guy seems like okay with it, is what it is. So hopefully this one will work out then, because I think every place else I look at too, for that matter, they'd be like, oh, well, you have no verified income, so go fuck yourself. And it's like, the fuck, dude? Like, you're still going to get paid from somebody. So what does it matter if it's my income that's being verified or it's my cosigner's income that's being verified there? Like, it makes zero sense, dude. Like I said, that other one really does bother me too. And my sister's like, oh yeah, in the future, if you have verified income or whatever the case, you can go check that place out again. And it's like, well, honestly, after like that whole thing's put a sour taste in my mouth for the other place over there in Alliance now. to where I would never want to move in there ever is what it is, dude. Just because they scumbag me like that one is what it is. Because it's like, yeah, they scumbag me once like that. Like, who the fuck's to say you're not going to scumbag me again at some point in the future then? So it's like, why would I ever want to do business with you fucking people at that point then, man? But yeah, just the whole thing just feels fucked up is what it is. But yeah, hopefully this won't work out in the long run and it won't be an issue then. And then it'll just be, hopefully they can get my fucking disability figured out then, and it wouldn't be an issue then because I just have disability money coming in then. So, but either way, just yeah, it's a whole thing, man. But anyways, yeah, hopefully I can get a hold of this guy. Then that's what it is, and deal with some stuff. Here's what it'll be then. So anyway, but yeah, other than that though, hopefully it'll work out though. Hopefully, like I said, it would have been nice, honestly, right? Like with this other dude, this property manager guy last week, it would have been nice if he had told me straight up, be like, yeah, it doesn't matter if you have a cosigner if you have no verified viable income, because I think that's where the miscommunication happened. Is what it was. I'm not so sure it was him trying to fuck me over personally. I think it was more miscommunication thing is what it was there, where I'm saying, because I don't know if maybe because I wasn't talking loud enough or what it was. I mean, it was mumbling a little bit or whatever. Because I was explaining to him then, because I think maybe it was construction worker, he didn't hear me or something like that, because it was in the apartment. I was like, yeah, I gotta, because I think I told him then, I was like, because I'm trying to remember exactly how I phrased it to him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the way I said it was, yeah, I would have to have a cosigner because I don't have any income to verify right now, or whatever the case be, or something similar to that is what it is then. And he's like, and then he told me then, I swear to God, he said, yeah, it's fine, as long as money gets paid. I think that's what he told me or something like that. But then the fact that he then turns around, like, 3-4 days later is what it is now. When I call him up, he's like, oh yeah, that's why you got fucked over, because you don't have any verifiable income. And it's like, dude, I fucking told you I didn't have any verifiable income like last Thursday. So what the fuck? Why did you even have me fill out this application and charge me fucking background check fees if you know I wasn't going to qualify? Like, that, it really seems scummy, honestly, right? Like, it definitely feels shady as shit, honestly, dude. Because even my sister was saying, it's like the fact that you have a bunch of college kids that also live in that apartment complexes there is what it is, because it's like 3 different buildings or whatever. And it's like they would have no verifiable income, dude, except for maybe student loans. And so, yeah, it's like, how the hell are they qualifying then? Like, it's like, oh my God, just, whew, man, it really fucking pisses me off, dude. It really does, legitimately. Like, it makes me wonder. I'm just like, are they personally trying to fuck me over? Is what it is here, dude. Like, was there something that came up on the background check that they didn't tell me? Because like I said in the last grandstand, like, I had no, like, it literally says watch list and stuff on there, and I'm on no watch list, so it's like I shouldn't be fucking, denied or anything like that is what it is. So yeah, just see, like, it seems real shady is what it is, dude. So obviously I would never play the race card. Although I probably could, actually, depending. So obviously it would depend on, everybody else in that building. But I think there was a lot of other white folks is what it is, though. So it doesn't really matter. But no, I wouldn't go that route, though. It's not that kind of fucking person is what it is, though. But yeah, like, the whole thing just seems really shitty is what it is. But yeah, so basically the other place is out completely is what it is, unfortunately. And it does suck on that one because it would have been nice to live there, honestly. But yeah, that being said, though, how's that old saying go? When it's like something about, like, God doesn't close a door, or something about like doors and windows or something. Like, we don't close the door with opening a window or something like that. So maybe that's what it is, man. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that one wasn't meant to be because of that or something like that. Maybe it's going to be this one that I'm looking at right now to go check out later today is what it is. Then and it'll be this one that'll be the go-to then. Because honestly, in the long run, this one will be a better one anyway, just because of its geographical location. That it is so close to, a grocery store locally. And that, like I said, it wouldn't even be an issue for me getting a vehicle then, because I wouldn't even need a vehicle then is what it is. So, and knowing like the traffic and the town and stuff like that, it wouldn't be too bad either for that matter, because it would be, like, yeah, you got neighbors like right there on top of you pretty much, but because the way that this place is located, it's like right next to an alleyway essentially, so it would be like through traffic from the alleyway probably would be able to be heard in the house, I'm guessing, but like it might be a little bit more noisy than this place is right now. But yeah, it would be very much the same, honestly, I would think. Except maybe you got like neighbors like right on top of you there is what it is. So versus like, now I don't have anybody right next to me is what it is there. So but either way, like I said, figure it out later. And hopefully, like I said, with this dude, because it seems like it might just be a private rental or whatever it is there from the person that owns the place being the one renting it or whatever the case be. So they might be cooler about it, the verified income thing is what it is then, and be like, okay, it's fine, like as long as I'm getting paid. So, fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed, because if I don't find a place, like, I don't know, man. And yeah, we're basically figuring out from the lawyers, the guy that was my cousin's buddy or whatever there, they put in an offer that's a few thousand more than my family friends was. And the only difference is that I think the family friends are willing to pay closing costs. This dude and his wife are not. So we don't cover closing costs then. So we're basically trying to figure out what it'd be from there is what it is right now. And if my sister would pay that out of pocket or if it'd be something where we basically pay that from whatever is being given to us for the money for the actual house sales would be then. So, and like I said, if worse comes to worse, honestly, like that dude even said, like there's a possibility of me just staying in the house here for like several months to the end of the year is what it'd be then. And then, just paying them rent or whatever then for, a few $100 a month then, which wouldn't be too bad at all, honestly, dude. Because that would work out well for me, honestly. And it wouldn't even have to be moving. Then I just have to basically start packing stuff up, rightfully so, to be like out, January 1st or whatever, then maybe potentially. But like at the same time, it wouldn't be an issue because then it would be, several more months to be able to pack up shit. Would it be then? And I could just stay here and know exactly where I'd be voting from and everything else like that. That's what it is. So versus, moving over, X amount of minutes there. It would be a whole thing of like trying to figure out what the hell is the deal there's would it be then. So, and if I would move into a different congressional district or not, and if I have to, obviously have to change the address and everything like that, those would be. So it's the whole thing, man. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and try to call this dude then since he hasn't called me yet. And figure out about setting some up here for maybe like 4 o'clock in the day is what it'll be. So, but anyway, other than that though, fingers crossed I can get this other place then potentially, and then it wouldn't be an issue then, and we could just, get everything done as it would be then. So, but yeah, I'm very optimistic right now about potentially. Yeah, it looks like this place just basically sits on a lot, is what it looks like right here. That's what I'm seeing with this, because you got like a privacy, like you can look like it's like the thing is this place I'm looking at right now, it is so close to the neighbor's place. I could literally open up my window if there's a window on the side there, and they could open up their window, and I'd just be like, "Hey," and maybe people like slap them high five potentially. So yeah, like that's the only issue right there with that, man. But yeah, it's a whole thing, dude. So I'm also trying to figure out where the hell the potential driveway would be in this place. Looks like maybe right on the back there. So that's all right. So yeah, I think honestly I would just have my uncle park over in this spot over here for a few minutes and then just go check the place out from there is what it is. Just walk up on them then. So, but yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad though. And if nothing else, it would actually allow me to do what I planned on doing anyway, which is basically in like in the future, whatever the case be, I could potentially run for like election cycle there and be like, potentially like mayor of a town now or something like that. That'd be kind of cool. Or like a city councilman or something like that then, which would be even better then because then I could actually, being within city limits potentially, it would allow me to be able to then, have an actual verified income as a politician then. Or technically it would be a civil servant, elected official. So, because I don't call myself politicians, honestly. If I were to be in elected office, then I would literally be a civil servant to the people. Is what it is, man. So anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call this dude. I'm gonna call this number and see if that's the guy's number then, and go from there and figure it out. Set something up here for like an hour or so from now, and then hopefully, like I said, be able to go over there and check it out and everything. So yeah, it is what it is. But like I said, man, it's not. It does kind of suck to know that it's going to be more than the other one is, by like a significant amount, obviously, which would be $100 more than. But at the same time, it would be. It's nice for the fact that you would then have the ability to be able to, go and do what needs to be done. Then is what it is. So, and like I said, it would more or less be. The fact that it's so close to that grocery store, like, I lose out on being able to go fishing all the time, what it is there, but at the same time, it's like the fact that it's so close to a grocery store is a big deal for me, honestly. And it's also not that big a deal too, because I know that there is a public park within a couple of miles of that place that I could always also go down and walk down to and go fishing eventually, is what it is then. So. Now, granted, it wouldn't be like, 50 feet out my front door kind of thing, but which is the big caveat there. But it would be basically like a bike ride or something then. So, anyway. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make this call then real quick and figure out what's going on then and set up this appointment then today and go from there then and start getting ready, get dressed, and figure it out from there then as it will be. So, anyway. Wish me luck, y'all, because... yeah, it feels really shitty to get fucked out of the other place due to, lack of income when you literally have co-signers that have verifiable income. So it's so stupid is what it is, dude. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot on that one. Like, that's going to be one, like, and I was talking to a woman the other day about my autistic tics and stuff like that. And like, she was basically like, oh, well, what are your tics and stuff like that? And I'm like, well, it's like, and the thing is, it's kind of hard to think of it right off the top of my head, like, what exactly are my autistic tics? Like, I know I have some, obviously, that, prevent me from, like, make me have issues and stuff like that. And I know for a fact, like, one of them is just, hold on to shit for too long is what it is there, where it's like, little things you can't really change, and, or like little teeny grudges or something like that, or even like something someone says, obviously, from time to time, it's like a slight or whatever. I hold on to that shit for like months at a time then. Or, somebody trying to fuck me over. And, a couple of years ago, and I will never let that go ever, is what that one is. But I think that's for most people, honestly, on that one, with that whole fall I had with the guys a couple of years back now. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make this call. That's what it is. So, like I said, wish me luck. Hopefully this dude is cool, and it won't matter how he's getting paid as long as he's getting paid. And nothing else, hopefully he might, and depending if it's not like the actual dude who owns the house, maybe it's the, given the fact the first name, it might be my cousin's buddy that lives right next to him that's a real estate agent, and that would be awesome then. So, because I guarantee he would definitely be working with me then. And be like, yeah, it doesn't matter, dude, we're still getting paid from y'all. So, anyway. But, yeah, other than that, though, it's been fun, it's been real. Hope you guys enjoyed this Aftermath episode. I'll be back later. I might do a second Aftermath today after I get back, if it does work out then. And then we'll, discuss how everything's going to go then. And then, yeah, it'll probably be, if we can get this place, then it'll be about probably a week or so from now. We'll still move everything then. And it'll just be legitimately, them moving all the stuff then to this place. And it would be us literally being able to drive over there real quick and just do a bunch of trips then back and forth. And this would actually work out better, I think, honestly, if I get this place then too, because it would be a lot easier to do the move for my 2A is what it is then. Like, it wouldn't look weird or suspicious when you're carrying like various things into a house then is what it is, versus like, okay, what's this guy carrying into an apartment building is what it is then. So, but yeah, it's a whole thing, man. But anyway. Other than that, though, it's been fun. It's been real. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And like I said, I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay safe, stay vigilant, always be carrying because you never know what's going to happen. Peace out, y'all. Later.